The book of Job, chapter 30, and verse 1. But now they that are younger than I have me in derision, whose fathers I would have disdained to have set with the dogs in my flock. Job chapter 30 and verse 9. 8. 8. They were children of fools, yet children of base men, they were violent in the earth. And now am I their song, yet I am their byword. They abhor me, they flee far from me, and spare not to spit in my face. All praises to Yahweh.
While the media floods headlines with elite.
Double honors to the elders, the apostles of the great millstone. Shalom to the hopeful elect that seeking to be the elect of the nation of Israel. They're scattered abroad amongst the heathen. Some look like the heathen. She was beginning with 144,000. Preacher, teaching, prophet, Shalom. As you see at the top, that's this article 12 hours ago. I'm going to play the clip. It says, quote, if you train a black person, end quote. But it goes on.
While the media floods headlines with elite scam.
It says, college professor caught making racist remarks on Zoom call. See? You Edomites, you so-called Negroes, Native American Indians, Hispanics, Latinos, Jamaicans, and Haitians who always say, hey, Edomites can be saved. God loves everybody. That was in the past. That has nothing to do with now. Or the Edomites will say, well, that's not me. That was my ancestor. That has nothing to do with me.
Attention adults over.
As we always tell y'all through the spirit of probably how about Shemal Shad, those spirits in the past are back now. Alright? This is a spiritual hatred, man. They cannot love us. They cannot join with us. They cannot get along with us. And it's because of the birthright. But I get that. Alright? And we're at the end, and Esau knows that he's at the end. So at the end, remember Yahweh Shah said all things will be revealed. So what's being revealed
Congrats.
here?
You have been
As every day continue to press on, you see these Edomites come out more and more with their hatred towards us so-called Negroes, Native American Indians, Hispanics, Latinos, Jamaicans, and Haitians. You know when that really started? In 2016 when Trump got in office. You see? Hey, Trump was set in place through the spirit and probably how about Shemal Shah, how the Edomites really pick themselves up with that pride, man. All right, and feel like they could just voice their opinion, do and say things. But see, what they were doing was hiding how they truly feel, man. All right? As a matter of fact, I had it pulled up. He uttered fool uttered all his heart. When you get Proverbs 10 and 18, it says, he that hideth hatred with lying lips, and he that uttereth a slander is a fool, and that's Esau. Alright? He hide his hatred with lying lips. So how you hide hatred with lying lips? Telling somebody, oh, we love you, hey, we got black friends, I got black friends, I love black people. Oh, they don't bother me. I like them. They nice at work. You know, little stupid stuff like that. Well, you were hiding it. Alright? You slander us. You lying on us. And we're at the end where you can no longer hide it anymore because that pure hatred that you have for us is coming out. And that's prophecy. Hey, Esau said that, hey, he was going to do this. Alright? And we'll get that. Verse 19, it says, in the multitude of words that wanteth not sin, but he that refraineth his lips is wise. So you see, Esau always talking, man. Look, always lying, man. Alright? Everything he say and do. Hey, look at Trump. All this talking he doing. Hey, he hates people, man, who's not on his side. But hey, as we always bring out through the spirit of probably how about Shemal Shah, everything is towards us Israelites, man. The world hates us. Why? Because we're the Israelites and we're the rulers. We supposed to be ruling. We are the sons of God, man. The sons of Yahweh. The daughters of Yahweh, man. We the Israelites. Now you get Proverbs 14 and 31. It says, he that oppresseth the poor reproacheth his maker.
You have been approved.
It says, but he that honoreth him has mercy on the poor. Now, you Edomites can't honor you, how about Shemam Shai? Remember, everything you do is against the Lord, man. All right? It's against righteousness. You are the anti-Christ, man, as the world says. But it's anti-Mashiach, man. All right? Now, 2/3 of our people are anti-Mashiach too, meaning anti-righteousness. But that's for now because they're in the state of wickedness, man. All right? But it says, he that oppresseth the poor reproacheth his maker. Let's get this word for reproach in the 31st verse. Proverbs 14 and 31. This word reproach. Harapah. It says, reproach, to pull off. Let me see, reproach. I think I hit the wrong word. Reproach.
It's last night's news. Here's the most important part. The senior affairs.
Man. Proverbs 14 and 31. Proverbs 14 and 31. The word reproach. To reproach, taunt, blaspheme, defy, jeopardize, rail, upbraid, you see? So you're doing all this to Yahweh Shemam Shai. Alright? Which proves that you cannot be brotherly. And if you cannot be brotherly, then you can't fulfill the second most important commandment of all, which is to love thy neighbor as thyself. Which proves that salvation is not for you Edomites. Most definitely. And also not for you heathen, man. Alright? It says, he that reproacheth the poor, he that oppresseth the poor, reproacheth his maker, but he that honoreth him with mercy, but he that honoreth him has mercy on the poor. And again, Esau does not honor Yahweh Shemam Shai. Only the Israelites do, and that's the elect. NLT, those who oppress the poor insult their maker, but helping the poor honors him. Let's get this one right here, Proverbs 17 and 5. It says, whoso mocketh insult, right, laugh at, pick on, the poor reproacheth his maker. And he that is glad at calamities shall not be unpunished. So you see, hey, remember, Esau always laughed and preyed upon our downfall. He mocking us. You see? These are the Edomites, y'all, that y'all said that could be saved. Good luck with that. And that, as y'all continue to gravitate to these Edomites, hey, they're the ones coming out being exposed. Secret phone calls, text messages, recordings. They're the ones being exposed, all right? In these positions
Your social security check should have
leadership. Teachers, police officers, you name it, political figures. That y'all talking about that, man, all of them now. Every last one of them like that. The thing is, it's levels to them. Some not as bad as others, you know. But for the most part, they all like that. They all hate us for the most part. All right? The ones that
It's last night's news. Here's the
that deal with us a little bit, or somewhat kind of feel us like that, are the Edomite women, man. All right? Because they know in the spirit, most definitely now, that, hey, we got next. But what they don't know and understand is, they ass and get fried on this side. But in the kingdom, hey, brother's going to have Edomite concubines, which is a lesser wife. All right? She going to be a house slave. All right, underneath our wives, our Israelite wives. Our Israelite wives be telling them what to do, as well as our other heathen concubine. It's like wives be telling our heathen concubines what to do. You ain't gonna back talk neither, nigga slap the shit out of you. Alright? Hold on. Yeah. There ain't gonna be no getting out of line. Alright? It's like women gonna slap color to y'all ass. Get out of line. They gonna give you some hue, goddamn it. You ain't gonna be out there tanning either. You gonna get tan with that hand. Alright, but this why they hate us, man. Genesis 47, Genesis 27, and you know it all goes back to the birth, right? We always gotta make the point though. Let me see, I'm overlooking it. Genesis chapter 27.
It's last night's news. Here's
I started 35. And he said, thy brother came with subtlety and has taken away thy blessing. And he said, is not he rightly named Jacob? Right, which means to supplant. Yo, we some slicksters. But it was ordained for us to have the birthright in the spirit anyway. But Yahweh Shema Shah had this happen just so these end times prophecies can play out,
last night's
man.
news. Here's the
Yahweh Shema Shah been had this thing mapped out, man. Alright? It says, for he has supplanted me these 2 times. He took away my birthright. No, you actually sold it for some food. Because you're impatient. Alright? Which, hey, we glad. Thanks. And behold, now he has taken away my blessing. And he said, hast thou not reserved a blessing for me? I'm going to just jump down.
This is the strangest way I've ever seen to eliminate type.
To verse 40. And by thy sword, verse 41. And Esau, you so-called white people, according to the seed line of your fathers. And Esau hated Jacob, us Israelites, because of the blessing wherewith his father blessed him. And Esau said in his heart, remember, Esau is Edom. So this hatred is still with you all today. And that's what's coming out. Right at the end.
You won't
because
see
what?
it.
You are going out of power. Alright? You're losing your kingdom. You're losing your rulership. Alright? As a matter of fact, let's jump up to verse, let's go back up. To verse, let's read it all through, man. Because see, this is what you all losing, man. Your blessing gone. Alright? You're going out of power. Verse 37. And Isaac answered and said unto Esau, behold, I have made him Lord, thy Lord, and all his brethren have I given to him for service. It says, and with corn and wine have I sustained him. Right, the nation of Israel got the blessings, man, the abundance, the everlasting kingdom. All right, beginning with Judah. All right, all 12 tribes of Israel, the everlasting kingdom, the chosen nation of Yahweh Shema Shah. It says, and what shall I do now unto thee, my son? And Esau said unto his father, hast thou but one blessing, my father? Bless me, even me also, O my father. And Esau lifted up his voice and wept. And Isaac his father answered and said unto him, behold, thy dwelling shall be the fatness of the earth, and of the dew of heaven, from above. And that's your rulership. That's now, which is going down. Alright? You losing. You're going out of power, and by thy sword shalt thou live, and shalt serve thy brother. And it shall come to pass when thou shalt have the dominion. It says that thou shalt break his yoke off thy neck, and that happened already. All right. Well, y'all during the dark ages,
last night's news.
y'all was in chains. All right. Then after the dark ages or the medieval period, y'all came back into power during the Renaissance period, 1300s. Now, y'all still in power now, which this is what you all are losing. All right? And you know it in y'all spirit, and y'all hating us more and more. Or should I say, that your true feelings, your true intentions are coming out. Genesis 27:41. And Esau hated Jacob because of the blessing wherewith
Your
his
social
father
security check.
blessed him. And Esau said in his heart, the days of mourning my father are at hand. Then will I slay my brother Jacob. You see? You see that? You said, this talking about then? No. Esau didn't try to slay Jacob back then, man. He didn't try to take out Jacob. Period. Alright, you go into the account, Genesis, I think it's like 30, I forget, 32, 31, somewhere around there. How Jacob was going through the wilderness. I think it was going to Egypt, if I'm not mistaken. And he saw Esau, so he would bribe Esau with gifts, so Esau wouldn't hurt him. But Esau wasn't trying to hurt him. See, Esau wasn't trying to hurt Jacob. All right, the descendants of Esau wanting to hurt the descendants of Jacob. Y'all hate us now. Y'all want to take us out now. That's what that's going into. All right, end time prophecy. All right. Now we're at a time where, hey, this word, man, hey, you get it right here. The words that how about Shema Shah, faithful and true. Hey, that's why we're commanded to preach, teach, and prophesy across the four winds of the earth, man, in the names of how about Shema Shah. Because this word is bringing out the true feelings and the intentions of the people's hearts, man, meaning their mind. And also how they truly feel. Hebrews 4:12, the word of God, Yahweh, is quick and powerful and sharper than any two-edged sword, piercing even to the dividing asunder of soul and spirit, and of the joints and of the marrows, and is a discerner of the thoughts and the intents of the heart. You see? So this word, prophecy, is exposing these Edomites, man. All right? This is why Yahweh Shema Shah said, hey, preach this word across the four corners of the earth, and then shall the end come. Remember, we shall be hated of all nations for this gospel, for the Lord's name's sake, man. See, we chanting down Esau, these Edomites, their empire, these heathen, their joint rulerships with Esau. We got next, and they know it. That's why they hate us, man. And you read that Psalms 83, all nations hate us. If you train a black person, college professor caught making racist remarks on Zoom call 12 hours ago. But remember, a lot of y'all said Genesis, Gentiles to be saved now, but they not gonna receive the same blessing. We're gonna have some shit they're talking about. They just a bunch of damn confusion, man, making up shit. All right, stupidness. But her name is Allison Freeman. Yeah, we're gonna air your ass out. An associate professor at Hunter College is under fire after her mic was left on during a racist rant on a Zoom call, leaving students and education officials profoundly disturbed. You know why these education professors were disturbed? Because she was caught. See, they talk like this behind our backs. We read it. They had their hatred with sweet words, man. All right? He was like, damn, this bitch goddamn talking ain't mute. No, Yahweh Shema Shah made that thing unmute, man. All right? See, these are the people that's teaching us as if they're so civilized. No, we taught y'all, man, stop playing. Y'all are not smart. You made up a damn IQ test. I forgot the year. I think it was like the 1800s or something like that. Y'all made that up. We taught y'all everything. Y'all steal all our inventions. Y'all ain't got no culture. Y'all the real culture vultures, man. That's in Habakkuk. You oppress a man in his heritage. Is that Habakkuk or Mike? I forget. You oppress a man in his heritage, even a man in his house. Y'all the culture vultures, man. Talking about we ain't got no culture. I'm Native American, but hey, that's what y'all be saying about the so-called Negro. You crazy, man. They full of salt, man. Full of flavor. coolest, swaggiest people on the planet. But anyway, let's play this video, man. These are the same people that y'all want to hold hands with and making it to the kingdom. While they sitting back talking about you and looking at you like you a damn dog. They ain't shit.
Those skills into our lesson. Schools that like they're
I'm gonna play it more than once.
they're too dumb to know they're in a bad school. I mean, said it. Like if you train a black person well enough, they'll know to use the back. You don't have to tell them anymore. They just
Allison Friedman, what you're saying is absolutely hearable here. You gotta stop.
I'm sorry, sweetie. Go ahead, baby. I'm sorry. Me and many other students with our classes and with that clothes.
You see that? I'm gonna play it some more. Y'all know that. But see, the guy said, Miss Freeman, what she was saying is can ask him to be heard. You see? So he ain't say, hey, woman, hey, what you just say? Get off the Zoom call. This calls for legal action. He ain't said none of that. He was pretty much saying, damn, bitch, shut up. We talk about this in private. See, they become embarrassed when the truth come out, man. But we can play it like 2 or 3, 4 more times.
On Friday, he delivers lessons and helps us fit those skills into our lessons. Schools that like they're too dumb to know they're in a bad school. I mean, apparently the Blue King said it. Like if you train a black person well enough, they'll know to use the back. You don't have to tell them anymore. They just
Allison Friedman, what you're saying is absolutely hearable here. You gotta stop.
I'm sorry, sweetie. Go ahead, baby. I'm sorry. Me and many other students with our classes and with that clothes.
The woman said, hey, it's like they're too dumb to know and understand that they're in a bad school. Well, you work for them. You work for the school. So how dumb does it make you to work at a so-called dumb school? With all college, man, it's all bull crap, man. Got here indoctrinate you people, man. College for suckers, man. Like being serious. I'm being serious. College is just used to set you up to do Esau's will, man. See, one thing about schools and stuff, they don't teach financial literacy. They don't teach history. They don't teach who you really are. And they ain't gonna do it. Because the system is set up to take money from you and to keep you down so you can constantly put money into the system. It's in their pockets, man. I'm gonna play it 2 more times.
On Friday, he delivers lessons and helps us fit those skills into our lessons. Schools that like they're too dumb to know they're in a bad school. I mean, apparently the Blue King said it. Like if you train a black person well enough, they'll know to use the back. You don't have to tell them anymore. They just
Allison Friedman, what you're saying is absolutely hearable here. You gotta stop.
I'm sorry, sweetie. Go ahead, baby. I'm sorry. Me and many other students with our classes and with that clothes. On Friday, he delivers lessons and helps us fit those skills into our lessons. Schools that like they're too dumb to know they're in a bad school. I mean, apparently the King said it. Like, if you train a blind person well enough, they'll know to use the back. You don't have to tell them anymore. They just...
Allison Friedman, what you're saying is absolutely hearable here. You gotta stop.
Okay. I'm sorry, sweetie. Go ahead, baby. I'm sorry.
Me and many of the students moved our classes and went back to their homes.
You still love Esau? This ain't nothing, man. More and more gonna come out each day. Or should I say, as time continues to push on to the end of their empire, man. And watch how they start acting more and more when we out, man. Towards us. Stay pretty pronounced. How about you, my church?